Carter G. Woodson, Vampire of Black History, at Huntington Middle School. The cast, I'm trying to make it real quick. The cast consists of 17, ranging from age 14 through 16. And they also represent 4 different high schools. So I'm excited, Marlon.
Right.
I wrote it, directed it, and I'm producing it. Anyway, just imagine, I am the great aunt of a nephew who's at a teen center. So I'm going to pick him up, and we have a conversation, and I tell him about, we're going to prepare for this contest on Carter G. Woodson. $200 given to the team who can remember the most facts about him, $200 and a trophy. So when I liken him to a vampire of Black History, the way he went about soaking up the facts, drinking the facts like a vampire drinking blood, the teenagers gather around me and say, well, hey, Azaro's aunt knew a real vampire. So I get them into trying to prepare for this particular contest. And so I am trying to prepare them for the contest on Carter G. Woodson. That's a summary, George, the summary of what's happening. Some smart teenager in the audience at the teen center makes a comment about how I liken him to a vampire of Black History, and she says, and where did did this vampire write any black books? And where was this vampire born? And did they have to drive a stake through his heart to kill him? So she's trying to make fun of the metaphor I use. And so I say to her, okay, smarty pants. I got all my notes here. Okay, smarty pants. He was born in New Canton, Virginia, about 40 miles from Charlottesville, in a place called Buckingham County. And he wrote about 23 books. First book was written, and are you all taking notes? You taking notes? Because see, I'm trying to prepare them for a winner in the contest. So I said, you taking notes? I said, his first book was on the Great Migration, written in 1918. His second book was on education of the Negro prior to 1861. Did you know that he started the first black publishing company, 1920, and called it the Associated Press? Are you taking notes? You all want to win this prize, don't you? $200 and a trophy. He started this black publishing company in 1920 with $400 of his own money. Now he believed in us being connected to Africa, so he wrote a book on African folktales. Are you taking notes? Do you really want to win this prize? He even wrote a book about African kings and queens. Hey, wake up over there. You didn't go to sleep on Straight Outta Compton. Well, as I'm going to continue my notes, he even wrote the first black history book for teachers to use in school. That's the excerpt. That's the end.